Here we go. Well, welcome everyone, and thanks for joining us. We're so excited to share with you about the simple process of starting the conversation. So we're going to talk about doing some quick intros as you're out and about, talking with people, helping to make connections, and hopefully also grow your business. This is Marty and Cheryl Turner, Master Coordinators with Shaklee. And so with that, let's go ahead and get started and talk a little bit more about this process. And really what it's all about is knowing in your mind and in your heart that you have the answer. You are who we're looking for. You are who you're looking for as well. And really we're going to talk about the idea that as we share with people that we know are looking for help, that we are praying for them and they're praying for options to be not only with their family and to be able to be there in a way that they can allow them to be focused, avoid the daily commute that takes away so much of their time, in some cases up to 3 hours a day.
Wow.
And also being able to earn enough income to also have a life. Because the idea is that when we focus on the financial aspect and the physical and emotional, you can truly have it all. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that as we're discussing and sharing with people a little bit about your story and who you are and what you're looking for in this business and in life. So Cheryl, to talk a little bit about some of the basic guidelines as we're talking with people. One of the big things is we don't want to go on and on and on. So let's talk about that.
It's just common sense. Don't drag it on. Get to the point. And when you are talking to people, and you may do this normally, because when we get nervous, we talk a little faster. But if you can learn to talk a little faster, it will keep them engaged because they have to focus on what you're saying. And then avoid polarizing topics like politics and don't bring up race, religion, or politics. And then nod your head in agreement or lean forward if you're seated. Just let them know you're interested and find some common ground. There's always something that we have in common with others. Find out what their interests, what their goals are, and read their body language. And I mean, if they're turning their shoulder to you or they're having a bad day, just walk away because it's not worth your time if they don't want to take the time.
Right.
So, but smile, be open. It's also, we learned last week that smiling is a smart thing to do for your whole body, for your health and your brain. And then have a welcome posture, make eye contact, show your emotions, practice with people that you know and love and who are close to you, and laugh at their jokes if they're funny, and be animated. And be a giver, not a taker. Add value to their life. Talk to them without having something, an end in mind, without that quid pro quo. And then sometimes we just need to approach them with an open mind to grow and develop as a person.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is really a simple process for some that haven't, quote unquote, gotten out of their comfort zone. It makes it a little bit tougher. And so understand that you have the key. We talk about having the cookie that they're looking for. You don't have to be the expert and know everything about health. You don't have to know everything about our compensation plan, as long as you're focused on learning and willing to be authentic as you're talking with people. So good things come from meeting the right person at the right time. Timing is everything, and we're looking for those right, good people that you want to connect with, but also sharing with the right people in the right places, also at the right time, is going to make a big difference as well. So you need to be positioned in the right places around good people, and then good things will happen. So they're looking for you as much as you're looking for them.
Right.
So all you really need to do is step to the plate and have that conversation. Share your story authentically, whether you're doing that through video on social media. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Or just talk with people, whether it be at a charity organization or a church, or when you're out shopping. Just know that you're looking to make a friend first. The connection will come, and then at some point you can introduce the products and the business. All right, so with that, Sweetie, talk a little bit more about why we make a video.
And, just say something. Remember what Wayne Gretzky says, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's right.
So you'll regret more not saying something than you will saying the wrong thing. And videos grab attention. It gets your message across. It doesn't have to be perfect. We made our first video a few years ago and I hated it. And when my sister saw it, she said, Cheryl, next time you make a video, try not to roll your eyes.
That's right.
And she didn't think I'd get that same effect. But, and we do a one and done. Our videos are not perfect. And so whatever they are, they are. And I think some people appreciate that because they know they don't have to be perfect.
Yep.
But keep it fun, enjoyable, innovative, authentic. 90% of information that's processed by the brain is visual. And there are some people who are more inclined to process visually, some are auditory, but make videos, even just a short one, and just step out of your comfort zone.
There you go. Also, if you're out there doing selfies, we thought we'd do a little educational thing on this. Taking better selfies is really all about your lighting, diffuse natural lighting, arm length extended. If you're right-handed, you're going to have that person
Stand
on
on
your
the
left
left,
side.
yeah.
If you're left-handed with your arm extended, they're going to be on your right. So,
Right. So you don't stick your arm up in front of their face.
Thank you, sweetie. So that you can see that this nice hang. I love that they put it at 26 degrees.
Yeah.
This perfect high angle, squinted eyes, a bright smile, obviously, and the background is also just as important as well. So a dream travel location, whether that's something that you have as a picture or that you're there,
Yep.
enjoying it in real life. The idea is that you want to have that come across for people so that if you can do it, they can do it too. And I would encourage you to say that in your video is also very important as well. So we talked a little bit about where to stand, and also when you're posting it, making sure that you also tag that
Right.
person that's in it, and then they can tag other people if it's a group selfie, if you will.
And the location.
And the location, that's right, because all those things will help get more exposure and get more
Right.
more looks. All right. So with that, let's talk now specifically about this 2-minute intro. Is for some it might be 30 seconds, others like the elevator speech.
Yeah.
Others it might be 1 minute, but no more than 2 minutes.
You just want to introduce people. You want to give them a brief overview of who you are, and after you ask about them. But if you're in an elevator or on an escalator or something, and it's somebody you think could have a good business interest, good business head, it doesn't hurt to say hello. Give them your name, your background, your goals. If you have any hobbies or things you're interested in, sports interests, whatever it is. And a goal is a clear, engaging, good impression of who you are. That's the goal you want to give them, is something engaging and a good impression of you. So you can at least get their number to send them a link. Maybe you want to share our AI quiz that will help them find nutritional gaps.
Right. But one of the biggest things is that when you're making that introduction and talking with them, probably want to do more than just talk about the weather.
Yes.
And as we discussed earlier, probably not about politics.
Yep. And we want it to be about them.
All right. So let's talk about the 4 questions for helping start and having a great conversation.
First of all, smile. But when you're talking to somebody, what makes you smile when you get up in the morning? And then watch their wheels turn as they reflect on something they're excited about.
Yeah.
Maybe it's they're pregnant, or there's a lot of different things. What book has influenced you the most? Or have you read any good books lately? Just keep it simple. Use your own words. If they're not avid readers, ask about movies or famous people if they care about that. That'd be hard for me because I don't follow famous people, so that'd be tough conversation for me. But what excites you? And maybe it's their career, a new job, a new phase of their business. Maybe it's personal. Oh, there, I got that new baby, beating cancer or finding true love. Now, we all know we all have different things, but just what should I know about you? And find out what makes them tick. Take the initiative, make it about them,
Right.
and go with the flow. Don't force it. People are wired to connect, to be seen and heard, and they appreciate it. Putting the spotlight on them makes you the most important person, the most interesting person in the room.
Yeah, but not such a glaring spotlight that they feel like they're being interrogated.
Right, you don't want to interrogate them.
So it definitely
Just you want to be
needs-
interested in them.
Absolutely. So it needs to be a really nice, easy flowing conversation
Yep.
that's authentic without pushing it, as you mentioned earlier. All right, good stuff. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what do you do? And that was the whole idea of, what kind of work do you do? And I love this idea that we're human beings, not human doers, and that we want to be doing things and enjoying things. So let's give a couple quick examples.
Yeah, our quick example is my sister and I started a travel agency because we love to travel. Today, I'm paid to be healthier and I get to travel too. In fact, I travel more than I used to as an event planner.
Absolutely. And before I got involved in Shackley in the health and wellness business, I used to train corporate employees how to climb and to grow in the corporate setting through the corporate ladder. Now I teach them how to build their own ladder
Yeah.
because I love the idea that people can become their own entrepreneurs.
And years ago, I worked for the Alliance for Sustainability, helping people learn to be green. We're talking 30 years ago. I was the admin director. And now I partner with people all over the world. It's a larger impact, and we're able to help people with the first climate neutral certified company in the world to help people make a difference for them and their family.
Very cool. So, the idea is that it's really just short and simple, a little bit about your background. We're going to give you some other examples here that I think are helpful too. And we're not going to
read these. Yeah.
No, but you can definitely pause the slides or pause this video, take a look, and then just kind of see how this would work for you and work that out. And I think the whole idea, as Cheryl mentioned earlier, is to do this with people that you know and love and that will support you, knowing that for some people it's a little bit more awkward than others.
Right. And on the bottom one it says, I can't wait to learn from you. This is when you're in a group setting.
Yeah.
And for people who have been part of different groups where you start, hi, my name is so-and-so and I do this. That's all it is. It's a process. Just practice.
There you go. All right. Well, I hope this has been very helpful for you. Understand that the residuals that we earn in this business through helping people be healthy will definitely make you income and wealth over time.
Yeah.
And if you really understand it, people will walk through a brick wall to get there.
That's right.
As we say, great and mighty forces will come to your aid. So we want to be bold. Yep. So that those great and mighty forces will come to your aid. And that is from not only Basil
King or Johann Wolfgang von Goethe.
That's right. So the idea is that
Johann said it hundreds of years ago, but Basil took it over recently.
Yeah, there you go. So I hope that makes sense. And then on a closing note, Sweetie, talk a little bit about this whole alignment and the timing, which is absolutely everything.
You guys, it's this week. I'm so excited about this. And I put the stars are in alignment, and Marty let me know it's not stars, they're planets. Yes, but
the sun is
they're in alignment.
That's
and this
right.
doesn't happen very often, but it's the big day is January 25 of 25, so that's kind of cool too.
Very cool.
So the stars are in alignment. Rise and ride. When you're talking to people, especially somebody new, it's not so much what you say as how you make them feel. If you remember, Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So you guys, we're so excited to be on this journey with you. Let's do this.
Yep, go out there and make some people feel good. And through using these products, they'll look good. And that bank account will look even better.
That's right.
All right, love you guys. Take care, and we'll look forward to seeing you again on another video soon. Get back with the person who thought enough to share this with you. Maybe do a little role playing and practice together so that you can go out there and be more effective as you're doing your introductions.
You've got this.
Take care.
Bye.